Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Stellaris. We are the clean ones, and we're playing on patch 3.3.4 with everything pre the Overlord expansion, which hasn't come out yet. Oh, and I suppose I don't have the aquatic species pack. But I really should have fixed that before starting this Let's Play. But I don't want to make a change now, just in case something weird happens. I'll get it in between games. We are in a little corner of space over here that's actually a little bit restricted, because the only way out of our cluster is in this direction. Technically, there's a second way out over here, but there is a stagnant ascendancy over here. Some militant isolationists of Fallen Empire, which I really don't want to get on the bad side of. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So for now, we're happy to expand out this way.
Construction project
Find some new resources, and probably get ready to build some new spacey stuff. Alright, so you got booted out of that system. I guess you may as well still survey this cluster, because you are here. Even though it's not going to help our overall outward expansion. What do we got here? Oh, there's an artisan troop. Well, aren't you, interestingly shaped? That is over here? Yes. So we can commission art pieces, become a patron. That's fine. 1,000 energy credit one shot, and then for 10 years we get a unity boost. Seems okay. Now the art piece is what? Gain access to an exhibit art museum decision that can be enacted on one planet, giving it amenities and immigration pool. I don't know if that's as important to do right now. Amenities could lead to more stability. We do actually have some unstable planets, but I suspect we'll have to send some energy credits and maybe some consumer goods early on or something. I think the Unity boost is quite good, though. I have no rugrats for that. But yeah. I think this thing right now is to keep moving my construction ships over here. We're going to try to grab as much territory out here as we can, lock down some resources.
Construction
I like there's going to be kind of a quarantine zone, a bit of an airlock over here to protect us from the other species. Ancient mining drones, indeed. Now this is on unlock a new project for drone studies. What are we currently doing for engineering? I can probably delay this tech. So let's do the drone studies now. That's going to be okay. I was going to say, we do have for the construction ship, we do have a project here for the gas giant. I think what I'm going to do with you is I'll get you to build these stations. Again, we're going to tear some of these down later for habitats, but I guess there's no time limit on this. Okay, no, we're fine. All right. Groovy. Science ship is done over here. Oh, yeah, because you ran into more baddies. Alright, I guess we are done in this area. I may as well do a full survey of this system, and then I guess this one over here. And then, yeah, we'll join in the fun over on this end. The Icarus Drift.
without incident.
And survey out this way. You have the employment, but buildings are coming in. Over here, the plan is still to get a hollow theater ready to go. Society research going. Pop growth speed. Yeah, I think that's probably the best thing to grab right now. And then over here, I don't know how many researchers were going where it would make a difference for consumer goods right now. I think what I'll do is I'll take the data bank uplink. We don't have that many research stations and things, but it'll still do a wee bit for our science. So 81 right now. I think it'll update at the end of the month. 84. There we go. 3 extra science. Not a huge deal, but it's still decent. It's still something. Right now, I guess 3 is a fair bit. Yeah, we'll check the anomaly here. Sorry, I'm not reading a lot of these out loud anymore, just because it has been a while. Heavily armed vessel, orbit of asteroids, proceed with caution. And we'll check that out as well. The times aren't too bad. And yeah, we don't have to rush to take these planets because our habitability ratings are going to be, well, basically nothing, right? Like the Savannah world, literally a 0% over here. It's really going to have to be robots that open up some possibilities for us, unless we set up migration treaties. But I don't think we should. I don't think migration treaties are a thing we would do story-wise. Here's the thing. Migration treaties are really good. You want people of different species in your empire because they'll come with different, like planetary preferences, which opens up more colonization options. But story-wise, it doesn't make sense. Oh yes, we can poke at the gateway.
Situation log.
That seems fine and safe. I could send one back to go and claim these areas, but I think the plan is just going to expand outwards. It looks like we really need to get to here. That's the choke point out of this sector, which might be as far as we get. Nefri's... Oh, it's this Van Labs. Does this give you partial research towards something? Or a permanent boost? Because right now I'm kind of tempted to just grab the influence. This Van Labs... Gives you a head start on one of the 3 attacks that increase energy research output by 20%. Okay, so it's effectively worth a bunch of research. I think I'm going to prefer to grab the influence right now. Yeah, I think it maybe half researches a tech. Which ain't bad. Oh, that's a little expensive. We're going to leave that be for now. It ain't bad. But I think right now the influence might be more valuable for the expansion, although we're a little bit limited by our science ships. You know what? Let's go ahead and pop out 2 more science ships after all. Although there is a risk that we're going to run out of space here. Yeah, we're not going to refund. We'll do this. I don't know what having high opinion with them does, but... Seems like an okay thing to do. Okay, try to grace. Escape marks. +6 in engineering research. I guess we'll take more anomaly discovery chance. Here, I'm going to send you... Well, actually, I might want to make sure we're double stacking some of these surveys.
System survey
so that happens a little bit faster. Build there. Okay, now adaptable is going to be quite good. So yeah, I'll just send you out here for now, and then we'll recalculate once we get there.
Research concluded.
Yeah, still haven't found a proper neighbor, so we don't have to worry about early attacks. Again, we get the blue laser, which is like, bleh. 5% more research period is pretty good. Now, there's 20% over here. Now, there's 3 different research things, so this is, in a sense, 15%, except it is a flat-out research bonus, not just a bonus from researchers, so this should also stack with science labs and stuff. So we're going to go there, which should be worth more points overall. Right, you're still idle. And I'm assuming you're nearly done. Yeah, +1 orders.
Construction project concluded.
You're done that. Yeah, go ahead and build these stations. Again, we'll have to tear some of these down when it's time to expand. We know we need 1,500 alloys right now to build a new habitat. So we're a million miles away from that. I think it's still okay to go ahead and expand. We are going to want to make sure we have access to a lot of this territory in the long run. Okay, you're done that, which is great. You're going to move over here to survey this. And you are going to go ahead and claim that. Although really I only have to claim one highway to get to here. But I think it's fine to grab both of these. Impact craters, sure, fine. You've completed that. Oh, there's a research project to do over here. All right, let's send you back to do that.
Concluded.
Ion thruster technology is just done. Oh, that's really nice. Makes a big difference for ship movement. I still say that like hyperdrive technology doesn't really boost your movement speed that much, but the thrusters, yeah. Plus it helps in combat. Yeah, these consumer goods are dropping like crazy. I think the entertainers consume research, consumer goods, and we did build some hollow feeders, but I think it was required. Still, we're going to decrease our consumption of consumer goods by a tiny bit with that. We also get a first ascension perk. Now, certainly more tech rate is pretty good, although I would argue that One Vision is more powerful, and I am eager to grab this. However, I think for us, we're going to grab Voidborn. Now, Voidborn is interesting because it does, in a sense, feel redundant with what we are. Because habitat habitability plus 20%, I'm pretty sure we have 100% habitat habitability already. It gives research option for habitat expansion and advanced space habitation. Well, I think we already have some of those. I think we already have habitat expansion, and advanced space habitation is always available for us. However, the big thing with this is it gives her habitats 2 additional building slots, and that's why I think Voidborn is not optional. Now, the question is, do we need to take this first, or could I grab One Vision first? No, I think if we don't take this, I think if we don't take Voidborn right now, we're going to feel the building slot crunch way too fast. So I'm going to grab that. And keep in mind, this is with we have one extra building slot here from our functional architecture civics. We normally only have 3, so that would be incredibly limiting. There it is. I was gonna say, hey, we should have more building slots than that, but we do. 2 job slots. We are gonna need more job slots soon. Okay, rather than build, well, I don't know. Maybe I do build the civilian industries right now. Because I could build an industrial district, because that'll give us, unless we change our designation, which I guess I can't do it on my capital world. But we can use it to like forge worlds where industrial things just make alloys as opposed to civilian goods. But right now we could really use both. A little bit more civilian consumer goods and more alloys for our expansion is really nice. This also gives us housing, although we're not housing capped yet. But we could just build a civilian industry right now, which would just fix, I mean, assuming we had this fully staffed, it would fix our amenities problem completely. And then it does leave my slots open for research districts. I suppose I will be doing this, because I think we might end up with a bunch of these civilian industries on some of these planets anyway. I don't know if I build one here. In fact, here, we're pretty good on minerals, but we are going to keep consuming minerals pretty quickly. I think the thing to do here is I'm going to build another astral mining bay immediately. It doesn't have any, it still has some job slots right now, but we're okay. Should we do the thing where we block clerks? Then we would have an unemployed. We get 1 people go into enforcer. But yeah, I don't know, we might consider that. It's interesting, because there's sort of like 2 metas that keep happening in Stellaris. Either clerks are worthless, or you can do insane OP stuff with like trade power and clerks. I don't know what the current status is, and I think a lot of it depends on how you work things. Oh, hello, Dark Flow. Science, paranoid trait. Okay, Valtessa is going to be bad at anomaly research, but that's going to be fine. Is this you? Yeah, that is you. But you are level 5. Actually, you know what? Maybe we should get you doing. I mean, you're still quite good at discovering anomalies, so actually maybe surveying is good, but I think, since you're so high level, we're going to get you to start excavating. So your speed is based on that, or it could also do this anomaly. I guess we'll excavate first. What's your level cap? 8. Yeah, maybe you can get a couple more ranks, and then we can get you doing some of these anomalies, because being massively over-leveled will counteract the built-in time penalty that you've got going on here. Ooh, volatile motes. Okay. And
construction project concluded.
Oh, someone must already be surveying the last planet here.
System survey concluded.
You're only skill 1. I'm actually gonna have you leave this. But we do have a skill 3 person here. You research that anomaly, great. And then you are gonna go and survey here. I guess I'll get you to just do the dead end. And then come back over this way. You're gonna come here, claim that. And you're gonna claim not this one because we don't have the alloys right now. Yeah. I'm fine with this. Money for influence. Leave that. Our level 1s keep discovering the anomalies. Cradle of Life. Gas giants. Breeding ground, large number of space-peering organisms. That sounds exactly the opposite of what we'd hope to find with this species. That sounds terrible. And amusement park, thank you for the free research. Okay, that's the anomaly you found there. Okay. Here, I'll have you join in this push. Okay, we have enough alloys now. Don't we? We need 96? Or 90? We need 75. Okay, we are out of these consumer goods, but we do have the energy to go and purchase some more, which is okay. And can you not tell from the mouse over how many people are working on this? Well, this might be a good case, actually. Wait, does this planet not have clerks at all? Now, one thing that's interesting, they got rid of they changed the sprawl mechanics again. Right? There's not that sort of meter. It's still a good one to shoot. But right, that's the thing. Our politicians no longer produce... Yeah, they no longer produce, like, the administrative power to counter the sprawl. Which is just a reversion to the way the system used to work before.
Special project concluded.
Maybe they heard me then. I thought it was stupid. Okay, so we can go around blowing up the mining drones, and this does give us a huge bonus to that. But it's not terribly useful. Whereas if we just take fascinating automata over here... Automata. I mean, I guess this doesn't actually... Neither one of these changes our relationship with the mining drones. I think they're always hostile, maybe. So we can make them easier to kill, but we're going to be able to kill them at some point regardless. Whereas 10% mining station mineral output is forever, even if we are replacing mining stations in the long run with habitats. But rare crystals found. Pop growth. Oh, I gotta go for the Unity booster over here. I don't think gene clinics will see a lot of use for us the same way. We have very small planets. And the... do they still, when you're capped out, is it still giving us the lifestyle bonus? Consumer goods into amenities and pop growth speed. I don't know if it still says anything about, you know, giving a habitability boost anymore. Did that get reverted back? Now, I mean, we still want to get our population to grow as quickly as possible, sure. But so the only question is it worth temporarily running the gene clinics or something else? And I don't know if it's going to be. I mean, well, sure, we'll grab the tech at some point. We'll grab the planetary unification, get the Unity boost, always very handy. No need to do anything with our military yet. We're going to keep them parked for a while still.
Construction project concluded.
Guess we'll set up this mining station, and then you'll move over here. What are these guys? More Yankees, which are chill and cool. And we found a wormhole over
Construction
here.
Project.
So yeah, what we really want is we want to grab ownership of this, because it will guarantee us everything behind it, and give us control over our wormhole, which is nice. Next choke point sort of thing is over here, potentially. I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to stack my survey ships going in this direction.
System survey.
You know, they can scan each system a little faster this way. It's a little less movement efficient, because you're not doing things quite as parallelized, although it's still pretty damn close. And it can help you to at least, you know, ensure that you are doing your expansion in one direction. That is a lot of research over here. The Tiana Vex system. Is there any weird event that happens with this guy? I don't think so.
Anomaly found.
Yeah, sure, we'll research it. Sometimes, especially if I'm doing like a linear push like this, I don't do the research anomalies because it slows it down, but that one is really fast. And we do have more things going in this direction. We may as well grab automated survey protocols. I don't know how much surveying we're necessarily going to be doing, but it does seem pretty valuable. Abandoned colony ruins. Do we know what our thingy is? What I'm really hoping is that we don't get the bowel. Because here's the thing. It's actually insanely powerful. The bowel one is the one that lets you, in the end, make your planets Gaian. It's so good. But thematically doesn't work for us. I think what I'd want is like what the, is it the Cybrex that like they get a ring world? I feel like that one sort of makes the most sense with what we are. Even the bow would be insane because right now we have no proper habitability on any planets, and we might not be doing a lot of migration and friendliness stuff. But if we can make Gaian worlds, then all of our people can live there perfectly. I don't know, maybe a Gaian world is just a world where that has no aggressive, like, you know, viruses or bacteria or something like that. Maybe that's what makes it Gaian. Maybe it's not even that it's automatically that pretty. Maybe it's just a sort of thing where there's just incompatible life, where the viruses and bacteria that exist there can't, you know, inhabit us. In the Mass Effect universe, some of the races have like right-handed DNA strands and proteins, and some have left-handed ones. So, you know, you can't eat plant or animal food from the thing with the proteins bent the other way because it's just totally incompatible. Maybe that's the sort of thing that happens with our Gaian worlds. Maybe that's what we can sort of use to justify us. Yeah, there's bacteria and life there, but it's completely incompatible and can't infect us. What I like about that story is it enables us to actually use some powerful things. Ooh, hello. Exoplanet plus alloys. That's not bad. Do we want to make a cycle of inner scientists? Let's take a quick look at what we've got here. Because none of these have anything oh no, there's your traits over here. XP gain's never bad, doesn't help. This is fantastic. Spark of Genius and Custom AI Assistant. I mean, do we want to put you in another category? I don't know. Bio experience. I mean, I could, I suppose, slide this one here and then put the bio bonus experience one. I guess it doesn't matter too much. If there's a category we're more interested in burning through faster, we could put this leader there because they would get a much higher stat. But I don't know, society's fine, I suppose, for now. Yeah, all right.
Anomalous readings registered.
But what's always nice is when you're making science ships and you're generating new scientists, if you find one that's like a Spark of Genius or something, then you put, I tend to put them in charge of science and then take the old scientist and put them in charge of the science ship instead. Yes to building this outpost. Thank you very much. Okay, let's take a look at our systems here. 3 job slots, 5, 2. Not really feeling a need to build the next thing immediately. We're positive on energy, which is what we'd build here. Although we could build another consumer goods thing, but we don't actually have the employees yet. Unless I block clerks, which maybe. I mean, we're okay for now. Let's not worry quite yet. Well, I don't know, we do want to pre-build. The other thing I can do is build these monuments for the Unity boost. It doesn't actually produce... It doesn't give us a job, right? Yeah, it's just a dead thing. It produces Unity. It gives you more for each Ascension perk you've got. I mean, mostly I'm going to want a bunch of alloy foundries. Like, probably one per planet. Maybe I should just do that here. Let's get that started. Because they're going to grow soon and fill up a few more of these slots.
Construction project concluded.
Okay, construction project complete here. We'll do that, and then we'll tell you to move over here. New tradition. Right, so now I do want to go expansion over here. So the colony development speed won't give us anything right now, but relatively soon. Starbase influence cost is going to be nice. And then after that, our priority might be... Well, we're not going to be colonizing anything until we build habitats. And we might not build habitats until we finish expansion, so I'll probably just finish this whole block over here. But yeah, let's adopt this. I'm pleased with that.
Anomaly found.
Okay, some collision stuff. And there we go, we've got our political party spawning now. Let's take a look. Stratified, you would like... Stratified economy, maybe. Or even purging. Do we have to be actively purging? Because the thing is, the default right over here? No. Citizenship? Undesirables. This would purge everything that's not us. I think we have to from just a story perspective. Expelled from a nation over time. I mean, it's sort of like... I mean, we sort of do extermination. I don't know what this does for us politically, but that's... I mean, I guess displace. We just don't let them into our border. If we get any for some reason, we shoo them away. All right. I mean, we're not going for, like, actively evil. It's not that we hate the other species. It's that they're all just disgusting and filthy, and we never, ever, ever want them near us in any way whatsoever because they're completely and inherently unclean forever and ever. But we don't hate them. I mean, that would just be rude, right? Logic. Strange crystal. Strange crystal? I don't know what this is leading to. Alright, well, we got some science. Yeah, we'll go ahead and scan that, that's fine. Construction ship over here. Apparently we're gonna get some crazy research.
System survey.
That's gonna be great for our tech. We already get a huge boost to our society research from our scientists right now. So yeah, mathematically, it's going to work out really well. Okay, you're here. Keep surveying. We do need to survey out here as quick as we can. We'll come back and do some of these anomalies afterwards.
System survey.
Just there's a possibility. There's a possibility that we can get ourselves another little quadrant
Research
here,
concluded.
and that would be lovely.
System survey concluded.
Same thing. Let's send you way out here. Oh, we got some tech. I don't know what we just unlocked. I didn't click on it in time. It'd be nice if somewhere here told you what the last one you did was. I mean, normally you click on the little alert and then you get told, but anyway. I mean, the Corvette hull points and the afterburners are good to make our Corvettes a lot stronger. We'll probably just grab the 0G refineries for now, though. And I still don't think we're going to rush the advanced habitats. Advanced habitats, you are spending resources to embiggen your current habitat. But I think it's the same cost. Well, primitive civilization. What do we do about these guys? I think it's the same cost or similar resources. I think it's influence and alloys. So it's the same as making new habitats. And it might just be better to make new habitats rather than worry about upgrading them right away. So we shall see. More edict fund. We could run a second edict at the same time. Actually, I think that. Now, I don't even know. Ooh, research subsidies are great. They're a little pricey. Now, I could run these. These will just cost me straight up energy. It's not part of the edict fund. Unity and xenophobe ethics attraction does make a life a lot simpler. These are all good, but I don't think I've got the energy to run them right now, and that's not part of the edict cap. But when we do get the edict cap increase, I could at some point drop map the stars and run the research subsidies, and it'll probably be covered, or mostly covered. It's going to be plus 20. Yeah, that's really fast. Let's go ahead and do that.
System survey concluded.
And you are done, so let's do this, please. Solar Sailor. I remember that episode of Deep Space Nine. And yeah, I think we're just going to go down the left-hand side over here first. But I think grabbing as much territory as possible is still the way to go. Hey, we fully excavated the site. Strange crystal. Psionic theory. Now, we might not go with the psionic idea, but I think psionic theory, that first tech, might be the thing that gives us does it give us global research bonus? It gives us some sort of global bonus, which ain't bad. All right, you're still level 5. We'll go ahead and do this, even though you've got the delay. It's in our borders. We can keep one of these science ships back here to do some of that. We will want to set a construction ship over here soon to expand in this area, but we don't have to worry about losing out to anyone. That's why I'm not quite as concerned. I know that's a dead end, but what the hell, I'll send a ship out there. Yeah. How's our automated surveying?
Research concluded.
Literally just finished. Okay. At some point soon, we are going to run into some baddies, and we're going to want some more military tech. But I think I'm going to sneak in this 20% research boost first, and then we'll go back to it. Anomaly discovery chance. I definitely want you on automatic. Now, these guys, they don't stack anymore on automatic, but that's going to be okay. This is anomaly research speed. So actually, I think I'm going to send you back, and we're going to start researching anomalies with you. That's going to be okay. And then idle construction ship. You're going to move out that way. Yeah, see, we still need some more influence. Oh, we lost a faction somewhere.
Anomaly found.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Engineering boost. Not bad. Right, you finished that. And I guess you can't do anything else over here right now. I know it's going to be slow. But this person is highest level, despite the speed debuff over here. But we're going to go anyway. Okay, crash site. Oh, archaeological site. And oh, this is this guild here. Yes, I will spend energy on influence, which is great because we were prevented from expanding over here due to lack of influence. So that won't be a problem anymore. Mining, research station, and then you're going to come over here.
Research concluded.
And then we'll definitely build an observation post. Might be totally passive just because we don't want to touch them. Okay, mining station, outpost, output good. We don't really need the coil gun because we did get the blue laser, so we've already got a production or an attack boost that way. Powered skeleton is the exoskeleton is the thing that leads to robots. We don't really care about the first tier robots because I actually don't know if we're going to run robot assembly plants on our habitats because they're fairly small. We don't really need to boost the population that much more, I think. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but that's the vibe I'm feeling. But so we have to get to like like the droid level? We have to get to some extra level of robots, and at that point we can colonize new planets with robots, which is absolutely going to be the thing we're going for. So I guess I may as well do this. If nothing else, we get some more minerals, and that's not a bad thing, right? Exactly. But almost certainly we are going to run into another species soon. We do have to start thinking about our military. What I'm going to do with my Corvettes here, we're going to start doing this. My instinct is always to like just name things based on the class. Just call them Corvettes because it's very boring, but at least it keeps things clear. In here though, maybe we're gonna call this something like this is an antibody. All right? Yeah. Our Corvette class is gonna be the antibody. Maybe what I'll do is I'll go with the CV. So Corvette antibody. Oops, trash the old one. Good. And for now, blue lasers. And as much shielding as we can support, which is not very much right now because of our power, but that is what we want because the shields will be the best thing to protect us from most of the random critters we're going to run into early on. I don't know. We don't need to do the upgrade yet. Do I want to start building more? I do have some alloys. I guess I'm going to wait right now. We're mostly influence capped, but we don't have a huge amount of alloy production. We're going to want it for the star bases, so I guess I'm not going to start building ships yet.
Construction project.
But I am a little concerned that we might get aggroed on. Oh yeah, I can't build that mining station right now. That's fine though. Plan to move over there. How's my employment? 2, 4. Okay, this is the next place that's going to need some more jobs, but we got a little bit to wait before we get there. Although most of it is minerals, and we've got that. I mean, it does also increase upkeep. You still have plenty of housing, because there is one housing district. We'll probably end up replacing that. Do I actually build an alloy factory? Do I build the research district? What's nice about these research districts, they're fairly powerful, but don't actually use gas like the upgraded science labs do. I think it's gas. What's nice about the upgraded forges is they do increase the output of alloys that our people make. So if we do end up making a bunch of industrial districts, it'll get better. But I have to assume we're going to standardize on tech later. Is this actually the cap, though? It's interesting the numbers aren't the same. I thought they normally were. Maybe the capital of... maybe the Void Dweller capital is a little bit different. Maybe we really don't think about specializing in capital. Maybe I do actually go fairly industrial in the capital, actually. You know, that might be the best early on. And then maybe what we'll try to do is the first place we settle, maybe we'll settle around a science resource. And so our first expansion habitat will be a science-centric one. I don't know. That's pretty fast. We'll go ahead and do that. Construction finished over there. Then your queue is going to be to move there. Which I suppose I'll go ahead and tell you to start building this. Mysterious monolith. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Secrets unrevealed. So 200 credits to do something. Yeah, whatever. We'll activate it. Machine awakes. Ah! So it's empty, long evaporated. So we just get a minor artifact. I don't think that was necessarily worth 200 energy credits, but it's not like 200 energy credits were worth much in the first place. Okay, thank you for some science here. Right, you have the anomaly research speed boost, so we'll use you for that. And you know what? Maybe this one here, actually. You are nearly done. Yeah, finish doing this because you're halfway. But you have the discovery chance. We'll put you back on surveying afterwards. And you will go to automated surveying, which apparently is it.
System survey.
Oh yeah.
Included.
You know what? I'm actually okay with that. Even though I do want to expand out in this direction, it will be very valuable potentially to find a dig site near us. And that'll probably give us information about whatever special species we're dealing with. Oh, that's what Sonic Theory is. I knew it was some sort of generic boost. Right, empire size from Pops goes down. That is actually really nice. I don't know how much it matters right now, because we're below our 100, so we've got no penalties yet. It will be beautiful, but we don't actually have to rush it, because it's always going to stick around there for us, so we don't have to worry about it. This will let us upgrade some central buildings, which is kind of nice. On the other hand, I wouldn't mind getting ready to have like a 40 unit fleet before some baddies show up. I don't know, we'll grab that. It's sort of the greedier route, but... And I need a month to tick by.
Construction project.
Dark matter. Nice. Oh, someone's already doing this. Okay, hold on. You're in the system. Build. 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 And you're going to come over here. Dark matter. And Zro. Hell, we really could go psychic.
Registered.
It's not really what I want to do, though. Fungal emitters. What is this? Where is this? Okay, over here. Big masses, spores, kaleidoscopes. In the Mac to be sold. Don't have time for this. I do like the idea of influence right now. Shit, that would really feed our expansion. I wonder what the reward for this is. I think I have seen this before, but I can't remember the output. The thing. The fungal trail, Stellaris. I'm gonna cheat. Looks like there's a few possibilities, but one of them, at least one thing can lead to a science boost. All right, we'll try to identify the signal. And you're gonna build that, lovely. Powered exoskeletons done. So the strike crafts right now won't do anything for us, although the hangar bays are quite good for anti-piracy things. I'm thinking about grabbing some stuff that might help us military. We'll want some more minerals soon, but I'm going to grab the metal armor first. And then if we have blue laser and armor 2, nice thing about armor is we don't have to worry about needing more power for it. This should give us some pretty decent early corvettes for some of the super early game threats. Then after that, we'll probably need like reactor and the better shields. But that'll be a pretty good start. Anyway, I guess with that, it's time to put in another cut. Weird. I think this might be the longest we've gone without actually meeting someone yet at the start of the game. Because it's 2200, right? So it's 14 years in the game. We haven't run into anyone. I mean, it sort of makes sense because of the landscape. I'm happy there wasn't someone just sitting over here, restricting us to incredibly tiny space. At this point, if this is as far as we got, I'd still be pretty happy that we have like a decent amount of space to work with. And then we can go habitat spam crazy. And who knows, this wormhole might give us access somewhere else as well. And then long term, this gateway, but not really, because we can't claim the system. But at least we can still jump over the system to over here, and it won't be too bad. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'm going to see you guys next time. Bye-bye.